Lions TV, this is the Den Daily bringing you all the latest gossip, views and transfer news from in and around the Den. Signing number 6 is through the door, and I did not think it would happen tonight because it is the fans forum, but it's just been announced. Alfie Doughty, and my researcher assures me it is Doherty and not Doughty or Doughty, take up with him if you want to punch up, has signed for the Lions for an undisclosed fee. Shock from Luton Town on a long-term contract. Very, very good signing. Once again, a great age at 25. Sort of just at his prime. We're going to go through his career in a minute, and he can play as a fullback, as a wing-back, as a left winger or a right winger. So very versatile and a brilliant dead ball specialist, which I want to get into. 25-year-old Doherty started his career at Charlton. Apparently he's a Millwall fan as well. A few people were saying, whispers going around. But anyway, he started at Charlton. He was then sold to Stoke. In between, he had a little loan spell at Bromley as well. He had one season at Stoke in 21-22 where it didn't really work out for him, and he was transferred to Luton where he's played 91 games, scored 5 goals, and of course has gone up to the Premier League with Luton, played in the Premier League with Luton, and has since been back relegated. So he's got plenty of experience of the leagues and variations of ways of playing and different tempos, different structures. It's a really, really good signing in my opinion. What I've noticed about watching him on YouTube is he's got a lovely left foot, and I did see, it might have been on News at Den I saw this, that the club are looking to play him more as a left winger. And I'll get onto positions and stuff in a minute, but he's a brilliant dead ball specialist, an actual real life, not a George Honeyman dead ball specialist, a real life dead ball specialist. The club announced it by their social media page earlier, and they put a video out of him walking on a treadmill. And I'm looking at it for ages thinking, what is that? But obviously, a couple of days ago it was leaked. It was a picture of him on the treadmill at Kelmont Road, and I think he took the photo, sent it to someone. Someone's posted it. Someone's saying it was his dad. I don't know. But the club obviously trying to keep it under wraps, but it's been leaked. It's very difficult in this day and age. So they've just gone along with a joke there. So he is a Millwall player. I'm not owned, by the way. Might as well point out one now. It's pretty obvious that I'm not. I'm at my mates, but I always take my rucksack. I'm always prepared. So I managed to get this video out tonight. So he's a left back / left winger / right winger. And as I said earlier, I think I saw on News at Den or something like that Millwall want to utilise him as a winger. For now, we've got issues in the left-back position, haven't we? Because Zach Sturgis signed and not been fit. Joe Bryan didn't travel to Spain, so allegedly, he's injured a bit more long-term, but we've heard nothing on that so far from the club. So I imagine he'll fill in at left-back for now, although Lillard's doing a good job there. And Lilly seems to be drifting into the centre of midfield against Bromley. But, I don't know, season starts, he might leave it as it is. But looking at where they're saying that Doherty is going to play, we've actually got a fucking lot of players in that area now, haven't we? We've got Aziz, and then next to that you've got Amaku, who's been pushed down the pecking order already by the arrival of Aziz. Will he fall further back now? And this is not a video about Idem Amaku. I really like Amaku. He's raw, he's exciting, but he hasn't got the quality on the ball that some of the others have, and he is turning into a little bit of an early man. So if now Doherty's going to be there, which he is, it's going to be between him and Aziz, or will he play on the right? But then you've got Nesley there, you've got Bangura Williams, who I personally don't think should play wide, but he does sometimes, amongst others. There's loads to choose from in there. You've got Adam Mayer as well, plays on the wing left foot. So will that pave the way for Adam Mayer to lead the club? I'm not sure. Is it a position we really need to fill in? I'm not so sure, because I'm not sold on. I mean, Langstaff can do a job similar, funny enough, to he came on in that position a couple of times, didn't he, on the right hand side as a sub last year. But as a striker, Langstaff isn't going to do it in this division. Nisbet is MIA. Again, you got Coburn and the Big Serb. Really, 2 strikers. And we play, predominantly, it's looking like 4-4-2. So, with Coburn, with fluid on his knee and whatever he's made of glass, I would have said the money could have been spent better elsewhere. Potentially another striker. Potentially another central midfielder, because Daniel Kelly's another one, MIA. Or definitely, maybe even another centre-back. So, I'm not surprised we've gone for him. It's a really good signing. He's come from good pedigree again, and we're not going to the Fleetwoods and the Burton Albions and whoever in this world now, or we're not fighting it out with Fleetwood. I remember I keep saying that because when we got Conor McLaughlin, he left Fleetwood, I think it was, and there was a few teams in for him, and he chose us. Now we're not punching that way. We're looking above. We're looking for bigger and better things. So it's another player through the door. With good experience of getting promoted and in the Premier League, a fee undisclosed, but there was rumours of it being around £2 to £2.5 million and a long-term contract for a 25-year-old, I would say that's going to be at least a 3, potentially a 4-year deal. As I said, he's a dead ball specialist. He's got a great left foot. Not just that, I've watched some highlight reels of him on YouTube earlier, and he can defend as well. So let me know what you think in the comments below. But it is deal done. Alfie Doughty signs for the Lions from Luton on a long-term contract for an undisclosed fee and becomes Alex Neil's 6th summer signing. Is there more to come? Let's hope so. I'm hearing there might be still 1 or 2 through the door in time for the kickoff against Norwich. That is sold out in 12 days' time. And I'll see you there if you're going. But before that, please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.